Hello everyone and welcome to my weekly message. This week is Parshas Eikev. Eikev translated means a heel. And Rashi, the foremost commentator on the Torah, says that there are times where we trample with our heels some of the commandments, that we're not so careful and that we just walk over them. And here the commandment tells us that we have to be careful even with the minor seemingly mitzvot, and be careful to every detail. Just want to mention a quick story that took place, I believe, in Argentina, in one of the kosher slaughterhouses, where there were many ritual slaughterers and rabbis that came, that were there, that lived on site, and there was one security guard who every morning and evening was greeted by one of the rabbis. He would always say good morning, good evening. And after one day of a long day of work, the security guard stops the rabbis and says something's wrong. He says, "What's the matter?" The rabbis say, "We're missing Yankel." Yankel says, "He must have gone with the other group." He says, "No. He always says good evening to me whenever he leaves. He says good morning when he arrives. He said good morning, but I didn't get the good evening. So he must be somewhere in the slaughterhouse." And they went around, and sure enough, they found him in the freezer, locked in the freezer. Thank God they were able to make sure to bring him out, and he was saved. So you see how even a good evening, saying good evening to someone, saying good morning, greeting someone, a small little minute gesture goes a long way, could save a life, could do so much good for the world. Maimonides writes how one good deed, one good word, one good thought could tip the cosmic scale and bring salvation to the entire world. Please join us for Shabbat evening services. Candle lighting for the New York metropolitan area is at 7:55. Shabbos ends at 8:58. Mincha tonight at 7:45. We do plan to have a minyan. We'll be also sending out a text message. If you can make it, please respond. Tomorrow morning we have our class at 9:30. Services at 10 a.m. Reading of the Torah, Musaf, and a sit-down lunch kiddush. Hopefully also we may have mincha as well. And again, Ma'ariv will be at 9:15 after Shabbos, 15 minutes roughly after Shabbos ends. Sunday morning service, 8 a.m. followed by breakfast. Tuesday and Thursday, God willing, we'll be having our Zoom classes at 8:30 respectively. Wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom and all the best.